What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, hashtag Colossal Possum, back again with another awesome Age of Sigmar video. Now I gotta be serious with you for a moment. I just hit a major milestone, 6,000 subscribers, so I should go ahead and leave a comment congratulating me down below. As my holiday gift to you and helping me reach 6,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be counting down the 6 sickest Age of Sigmar characters. Number 6. Archaon the Ever-Chosen, cause yo, my dude destroyed a planet. Shout out to Manfred with the assist. He's got all 4 Chaos Gods trying to slide into his DMs. And he'd be higher up on this list if you only had more than 1 rank. Number 5. Alariel the Ever-Queen, because the only ride sicker than a Bugatti is a Wardrop beetle. Number 4. Numbers 3 and 4 occupy the same spot because they go together like pre-workout and kombucha. My golden boy Vandus Hammerhand and Lord of the Pyramid of Skulls Korgus Cole. Taking us back to the Age of Sigmar starter set, their legendary battles in the Realm Gate Wars were almost as good as Nicki Minaj beefing with Cardi B. Number 2. Now I know most of you probably forgot about this guy, but number 2 is Brock Grungson. My guy is an entrepreneur like yours truly. He's got over 6,000 followers like yours truly. And he's got a sweet beard like yours truly. Number 1. Now number 1 spot holds a very special place in my heart. As the first model of Colossal Possum, nay, the first model I ever painted, which is none other than Quick Head Taker, the only model that has never been defeated in single combat. What? He's dead? He's not in Age of Sigmar. What about Lord Skrull? Ikikla? Throughout the Unclean. Deathmaster? Dead? I don't know. What about Thankful? Alright, number 1 is Thankful!
Hey everybody, it's Brent. I'm playing Fyreslayers today. I've never done this before, so we're going to see what happens. Starting with my general, the Auric Runefather on Magmadroth. He has the command trait Blood of the Berserker, so he'll be able to attack once per game a second time, but it's just going to be just him, not his mount. He's also going to be carrying the Volcanic Rune, so in the combat phase he can deal mortal wounds on a 3-up. I also have a Battlesmith, who's going to be carrying the Meteoric Axe, so he can do the Thor thing where he throws his axe much further, does more damage, comes back to him. The thing Sigmar can't do and shouldn't have tried to do against Archaon. We've got a Auric Runesmith over here. I have 2 Auric Rune Smiters. I have 2 units of Volkite Berserkers. One has 2 Fire Steel Hand Axes, a Carl, and a Horn of Grimner, and the other has Bladed Sling Shields, Fire Steel War Picks, a Carl, and a Horn of Grimner. And then I have 2 Hearthguard Berserkers with Flame Strike Poleaxes and a Carl. So the Hearthguard Berserkers, the Auric Runefather, the Battlesmith, and the Auric Runesmith, together they're going to make the War Scroll Battalion the Lords of the Lodge. And that is going to be 1490 points of Fyreslayers? Yeah.
It's Jack, and today I am playing Stormcast Eternals. Shout out to Blake for letting me borrow a lot of his stuff. This is actually a mix of Sacrosancts and older stuff, so old and new. I kind of like it. For my general, I have a Knight Incantor. I am playing taking Hammer as a Sigmar, so I have to take certain items. So she has the command trait We Cannot Fail, and the item Godforge Blade. I have, for my battle line, 2 units of Liberators, one with Sword and Shield, one with Hammer and Shield. The Primes have the Great Blade and the Grand Hammer. I have a unit of Judicators, and the Prime has a Shockbolt Bow. I have 2 Endless Spells, and those would be the Everblaze Comet and the Celestine Vortex. I have 2 units of Evocators on Dracolines, and I have the special character Astrea Soulbright, and that is 1,460 points of Stormcast, so I will get a
Triumph?
Triumph, yes, I will get a Triumph. And for my spells,
I can't win now.
for my spells, that I'll be taking the Knight Incantor has Celestial Blades, and the special character, she has Starfall. And that is 1,460 points of Stormcast Eternals. We are playing in the Realm of Akshi, and I'm going to roll the Realmscape feature. 5. We got Burning Skies. In the movement phase, if an enemy unit can fly and moves more than 6 inches, roll a die. On a 4-up, the enemy unit suffers 1 mortal wound. On a 6-up, it suffers D3 1 wound. I don't have anything that flies.
I don't have anything that flies either.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Oh well.
We're going to be playing Shifting Objectives, which I think might be my favorite because it's probably the dumbest scenario of all the match play scenarios, where we have 3 objectives in the center of the board. We're going to be rolling a d3 at the beginning of each battle round, and that is going to determine which objective is the primary objective, so it's worth 3 points, and the other 2 are going to be worth 1. So at the end of 5 battle rounds, we're going to see who has the most points. Also, we get these nice, big 24-inch deployment zones on either side of the table.
I said. Here we go. We're going to go over terrain. This big, lovely piece done by Dylan is deadly. This piece done by Games Workshop is also deadly. This piece done by Games.eu, I think, is sinister. Another piece done by Dylan is deadly.
We call it Dylan's Workshop.
Dylan's Workshop.
Dylan's Workshop.
Also, we'll go over the units as well. The Auric
Rune Master
is right here on the edge with the Auric Rune Father on the Magma Droth, the Battlesmith, and a unit of
Hearthguard Berserkers.
Yes.
And everybody else is down in the ground.
Yeah, everybody else is off the table with their Rune Smiters. We have we have another piece of deadly terrain, a piece of arcane terrain that I got off eBay. And for my army, we have a unit of Liberators, my general, the Knight Incantor, the Adjudicators, and another unit of Liberators on that side, and that is the unit that has the gold. And my 2 units of Evocators and my special character are all in the sky. I'm going to decide which of these 3 is the primary objective. On a D3, 1, so the one on that end of the table.
Start of Fyreslayers turn 1, start of the hero phase. I get to activate a rune, a Urgold rune, and I'm going to use the Rune of Farsight. So I'm going to try and extend the range of any Fire Steel throwing axes that I'm throwing. On a 6, I'm going to get an additional effect where I get rerolls as well. So I do not. So I'm just going to add 8 inches to all of my fire axes. The Auric Rune Master, we're going to get there. He's going to use Volcano's Call on this piece of terrain. So that's picking a terrain feature within 20 inches and rolling a dice. Okay, so sorry, basically lava would shoot up and hurt something that was there. But in addition to that, until my next hero phase, you're going to roll a dice for any model that makes a run or charge move across or finishes on this terrain feature. And on a 1, they're slain. So,
Oof, that's old school deadly terrain.
Old school deadly terrain.
They need to update that war scroll.
So over here, the Battlesmith is going to use the Icon of Grimner. He's going to wave this around, so all Fyreslayer units within 8 inches will fight to the bitter end. They can re-roll failed save rolls, but they can't retreat. Like, I'd want to do that anyway. And I'm still going to use Steadfast Advance from the Auric Rune Father on Magma Droth. So because he's the general, Fyreslayer units that are wholly within 24 inches can re-roll save rolls of 1 and can re-roll Battle Shock tests. So some guys are digging their way out of the ground. With the Auric Rune Smiter, these Volkite Berserkers are going to pop up next to the primary objective, and since they've got that additional range on their axes, in the shooting phase, they're going to throw a bunch of stuff at the Liberators.
Brent just bought a Seraphon army, and he's selling me these ogres. So probably in 2024, you're going to see these on the channel. We paint slow. Man. I don't think I'm going to like this.
We're moving a little bit forward.
Putting everybody strategically in range to throw axes at me, including the special character, the Rune Smiter.
Including, there he goes. Whoops. Now everyone's in range.
Right, and that's just one of his units.
I'm going to move the Auric Rune Father on Magma Droth. It's going to be an inch. Well, he only needs to be within 6. So he's just going to move right there. And this guy, he will run to try and keep up. He'll go 5. That's okay. The Battlesmith, he'll run as well. He will go 8. And the Hearthguard Berserkers, they're fine. They'll just move 5.
Alright, finishing the movement. And since he didn't run in charge, he's not affected by the lava-ness of that now. Brent's bringing up his last unit of Volkite Berserkers. These guys have the pickaxes and shields.
Trying to grab an objective and also not leave myself super vulnerable to a bunch of guys that might come down from the sky.
This is a good idea. Alright, into your movement phase.
I got one more guy. We will safely position him right there.
Look at the sock game of re-rolling ones. You can't beat that. Alright, we're going to shooting phase. These Volkite Berserkers are throwing their 16-inch axes at my Liberators.
Yeah, there's 5 of them in range. Wasn't expecting that, but I'll just take some free shots so they're hitting on 4s. Look at that, and they're wounding on 4s. They might even kill a guy. 2 wounds.
We got that 4-up save, re-rolling ones. Oh, you killed one of my Liberators.
Takes it to the face.
Oh my gosh. Ugh.
All of these guys are going to shoot at the Liberators over there. I'm going to start with this guy, the Auric Runesmiter, because he hits on a 3. He goes to bars and he does like the axe throwing, competition. He's a little bit better. He hits and he wounds on a 4. Look at that.
All right, 4-up save. Yep, bounce off my shield.
All right. Well, all 20 other Volkite Berserkers with a cheer, hooray! They pop out of the ground and oh yeah. Needing 4s to hit, that is quite a few here. Let's see, that's 12 hits already. Now I can wound on 4s with the fire steel throwing axes. I'm liking that. I'm liking Fyreslayers. There's 8 wounds with no rend.
8 wounds, no rends. I have the 4-up, re-rolling ones.
Yep, so that means 4 guys are going to die.
Alright, let me re-roll these ones. Right now there's just 1 guy dead. 2 guys dead.
2 guys dead. I'll take it.
That's the end of Brent's shooting phase. He has decided not to charge, therefore ending his turn. So you get, was it a 5 points total, right? Total?
Yeah, so I got 3 for the primary objective, 1 for this one, and 1 for the other one. So I start the game with 5 points.
And as far as Battle Shock, I have a Bravery 7, but because I'm Hammer as a Sigmar, I get +1 to my Bravery, so I can't fail. So here we go. Stormcast, turn 1. Starting out. Hero phase for Stormcast. I'm going to cast Everblaze Comet with my Knight Incantor. Casting value of 7. Yes, I got it.
And I'm an army of Dwarden that doesn't know how to unbind, so the comet is coming down.
Everblaze Comet was actually a casting value of 6, so I really cast it.
Mega casting.
So now, everybody within 10 inches, I roll a die for, every unit that is. On a 1 or 2, they suffer 1 wound. On a 3 or 4, it's D3 mortal wounds. And on a 5 or 6, it's 3 mortal wounds. So first, we're going to go with your general.
Quickly, can I add, I love that my strategy was like, well, I need to huddle all my guys together so they don't get charged, and then you just drop a comet on them. That's pretty awesome.
So here we go, your general. On a, hopefully a 5 or 6, 4. So that's D3 mortal wounds. Mm-hmm. Just 1.
Takes a mortal wound.
We're going to go with this Orc Runes Master.
Oh, and we have counters. We probably got a lot of mortal wounds to do here.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Here we go. That is for 3 is D3 mortal wounds. Mm-hmm. 3. Oof. We're going to go with the Hearthguard Berserkers. Mm-hmm. That's 3 mortal wounds.
Okay, so they can deflect mortal wounds on. Let me double check if that is a 5, since they still have some models left. So that rule is duty unto death. The Hearthguard Berserkers on 6s ignore wounds and mortal wounds, but if they have Fyreslayer heroes within 10 inches, they add +2 to that roll. So deflecting these mortal wounds on 4-ups, I fail all of them. 3 guys still get blown away by a comet.
All right, now we'll go with your Battle Smith. That's just 1 mortal wound to him. Ooh. And this unit of Volkite Berserkers, that's D3. 3 mortal wounds. 3. And they are also on 4-ups.
Yeah, it's the same deal. Their rule is a little bit different, but they are deflecting mortal wounds on a 4-up. And they did better than their buddies. So one of them is going to die. Oh!
There we go. I forgot about him.
Yeah, some people say Fyreslayers all look the same.
And we call those people racist. It's D3 mortal wounds. Just 1.
Just 1.
Just 1. Movement. I'm going to move these liberators forward. They're 5 inches because I want to charge with them.
And keep in mind, these are the amazing liberators that can reroll 1s to wound or something. Because they've got Urgold on them.
They're thieves.
I'm definitely
Adjudicators
gonna
going
get
to
killed.
5 because I definitely want to shoot with them still. I'm going to run with my general. So it's 9 inches.
That's healthy. So yeah, as long as you don't run onto that, you won't trip on hot lava. There you go.
Nobody likes hot lava. I'm going to move these guys, my liberators with the swords, up 5 inches. Oops, and toss him forward like I'm done. And... Whoop, whoop. Now at the end of my moon phase, it's time to call down the lightning.
Wait.
Hold on. What's that?
Yeah.
Get that.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully the landlord doesn't see that. Alright, I'm going to call down the lightning and bring my evocators, evocators, however you want to say it. Someone's going to get mad.
Sign off in the comments about how to say
it.
I'm going with evocators.
And Astral Soul Blight.
Soul Bright.
Soul Bright, that's what I said.
Well, Soul Blight, that's
Soul Blight, yeah, they're her neighbor cousin.
she's a vampire.
Yeah, alright. Astria Soul Bright, and 1 unit of evocators came down. I'm keeping 1 in the sky to be conservative. You know, I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen, but I'm going to move on to shooting phase, and I'm going to shoot this guy right here. I'm going to shoot with my prime first, hitting on a 2, and since this is a monster, he doesn't get a lookout, sir. Yep. And how many hits does it turn into? 6, I like that. And my other 4 will be hitting on 3s. So that is a total of 9 hits. So we're going to roll the wound. And so these guys wound on 3s at a -1 rend. So that is a total of 5.
5 wounds on my Rune Father. He's normally got a 4-up save, so after the -1 rend, he's down to 5. Here we go, rolling 5 dice. And make 1, take 4 more wounds. So it turns out bubbling around the Magma Droth is a horrible idea because of volcanic blood. We actually have to go back to the hero phase because it's at the end of each phase in which he took wounds, he might explode volcanic blood onto different units. So first starting with him, Fyreslayers, they only fail this on a roll of 1. So for himself, no, he's fine. This guy, the Rune Smiter, he's alright. The Volkite Berserkers, they're alright. This guy was more than 3 inches away, so he's okay. The Battlesmith, he's okay. And the Berserkers, the Hearthguard Berserkers, they're also okay. So now at the end of the shooting phase, you don't have any more shooting, correct?
No more shooting.
Okay, so we're going to do that again. He took 4 wounds, but since they're all Fyreslayers again, they only fail on a roll of 1. So for himself, he doesn't bleed all over himself. The Rune Smiter, Rune Smiter's going to take a mortal wound. The Volkite Berserkers, they're okay. The Hearthguard Berserkers, they're alright. And the Battlesmith. So the Battlesmith and the Rune Smiter both take a mortal wound. Playing an army for the first time is loads of fun.
I enjoyed it. Also, army for the first time. It's not 1 mortal wound.
It's D3. So this guy, he actually took 3 mortal wounds, and this guy, he actually took 3 mortal wounds.
Oh man, love some Fyreslayers. I enjoy it. Gonna charge my Liberators here. We're gonna make it with 7. All right, they made it with a 7. So we get them in here.
And don't worry, Volkite Berserkers don't bleed all over themselves and explode when they're charged. They're not like the other Skaven in my army. I mean, Fyreslayers.
We're gonna go with this unit of Liberators here. Hopefully they can get that long bomb. Oh, woo! They're in there. 11. Hopefully I didn't use my good roll.
Oh, your good luck.
Because these guys will need a 9-inch charge. But they can reroll charges. Alright, that's an 8. And they get to reroll because they're Dracoline. Oh, they failed it.
They're like, no, 4 Liberators, you got this.
They got it. And
Ooh.
now I am not going to charge
Austria Lightbright.
Austria Light. She's not going to remember. So it's like, you guys got this? Old school, right? Old school. No school like
They've been around since the beginning of Age of Sigmar. They have experience.
No more for life. Get in there. Do some damage. Choosing these Liberators to attack first. I'm going to go with the Prime with the Great Blade, hitting on 2s. No, hitting on 3s. Pardon me. Alright. And wounding on 4s. Nope. My other liberators with the swords hitting on 3s. Ooh. Wounding on 4s. Just 1, no red on that.
Okay. So, since I have the bladed sling shields, I have a 4-up save in combat if I didn't charge, which I fail, but because the battlesmith waved around his fancy flag, I can reroll failed save rolls for units within 8 inches. They are indeed, and they're going to make that save. It's going to take some piling, so you don't even need to record that.
All right, I'm not going to record this.
You're definitely recording this, aren't you?
A little bit.
Okay, whatever. Trying to move some extra dudes in. Can really only do that on the outside here because hey, closest model, but that guy's closest. Whoops. So he can move in.
Gotta love those 25 mils. No, these aren't
32. Yes, these are terrible.
I'll
so.
delete this now. We don't have to record this.
Here we go. The Volkite Berserkers are attacking the Liberators. The regular Volkite Berserkers, which I have 5 of them, are attacking with their Fire Steel hand axes. They have 2 of them, so they get to re-roll failed rolls to hit. So they've got 2 attacks each. I need 4s to hit, and I can re-roll, which is very important. A little bit better. Got a few more. They're wounding on 3s here, and they've got no rends, so there's 5 wounds.
Oh, 5 wounds. I will definitely need 4-up save. Rerolling 1s. Reroll these 1s. Oh, didn't help. So I lose 2 guys.
Yeah, so 2 are down, and then the Carl gets to attack. Now he does 2 damage. Let's see if he can finish the unit. He needs 4s to hit. He is still re-rolling. He's got 2 hits. He needs 3s to wound. I've got 2 wounds, no rend, but 2 damage
Gotta make both these. I can't reroll 1s.
Oh,
Yeah!
Grand Hammer.
Oh, yeah. I'll go right back at you. So I got 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. Just 1 at him, -1.
-1. So I've got a 6-up save here since they don't have the shields. And I still have 20 models in my unit, so I'm adding +2 to my roll to try and deflect a wound. So on a 4-up.
Oh,
I want to make sure I save that save, so keep that save around. Still around. Time for Hearthguard or Volkite Berserker beatdown. Here we go. With the Fire Steel War Picks, they are hitting on 4s. And they are not re-rolling since they have the shields. But that's okay. They roll better than their buddies. They're wounding on 3s. And they've got a -1 rend.
Oh, these guys have -1 rend.
Yeah.
So 5. Rerolling 1s.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you got a 5-up save.
Yep.
Oh.
So 1 guy dead. Reroll that 1. Come on. Oh. So 1 guy
Well, that
dead.
one fails too, so it's -1 rend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I did all 4 wounds.
Guys. Yo.
Let's see if the Carl can just be awesome and kill both these guys right here, because he again is doing 2 damage. He needs 4s to hit. No, no, he's not happening.
So I am done attacking.
I'm also done attacking.
Again, because my bravery is 8, I can't fail battle shock, and I didn't kill any. Only. Oh, what's your bravery?
Well, let's check, because yeah, I believe they're taking a battle shock test. Anybody else is okay.
From that lovely comet damage. I like that. Look at all this red death. When one of my Stormcast Deliberators died, Astrius Soulbright is going to use Cycle of the Storm. Once per turn, when a Stormcast model dies, I can bring it back with a 1 wound, so he'll come back. And he'll just have 1 wound left. Thank you, Sacrosanct.
So for battle shock, using Steadfast Advance wasn't that helpful, because I wasn't sure if this Battlesmith was going to be within 8 inches. I wanted to make sure everybody could reroll some saves, but it does let me reroll battle shock tests, which is good because the Hearthguard Berserkers are going to take theirs. They have a bravery of 8. They lost 3. They are okay. I don't need to reroll that.
Excellent. Hey, Internet. It's robot dice roll-off time, but I feel like I need to apologize. I forgot the robot dice, so it's just right. It's just regular dice roll off.
But I'm going to make it more exciting because I have Lords of the Lodge and a comet is about to kill the rest of my heroes. I'm going to use this ability, Hot-Blooded Fury, where for every hero from that Horse Roll Battalion that I have on the board, which is all 3 of them, I'm adding +1 for each of them to the roll to see who gets to pick who takes the next turn. And a breaking ties, so okay, so
yeah, you didn't even need to. You got it.
so I'm going to take the next battle round.
What would I rolled? A 4. That's not as good as a 9. So, Fyreslayers, turn 2. And shifting objectives. I rolled last time, so why don't you roll this time? So 2
Moving to the
is
center.
right in the middle.
That is more contestable.
Excellent. I like that. Now it's time for the Everblaze comic to go off, isn't it?
I don't like that.
All right, so it's a little different this time. Instead of the 1, D3, or 3, it's now just 1 or D3. On a 1, 2, or 3, it's D3. It's just 1, and on a 4 through 6 is D3. And it's every model, or every unit within 5. So let's go with the general here. He's going to take 1 mortal wound.
Let's go. So we're going to need some of these tokens. So it's automatically at least doing 1 mortal wound, right?
Yes.
So the Battlesmith is just toast no matter what. You don't even have to roll, right? Because I believe he has, he's only got 5 wounds. So
Yay!
he burns up. Threw that wound onto the Magma Droth.
All right, let's go with this guy here. Come on, need a 5 or 6. Oh, that's just 1 mortal wound on him.
Oh, well, so he's also dead.
He's also dead. Okay.
Oh, boy.
We'll go with this unit here. Come on. Ah, there we go. D3. Roll hot again. Yep, 3 mortal wounds.
Okay, so I can try and deflect those on 5s. Now that I've lost a guy. So 2 more are going down.
We're going to go with this Arc Rune Master. That is D3. That's 2.
He's
gone. You were a very, very wise move to use that.
Yeah,
And this unit right here. Nope, they're fine. Oh, no, it's just 1 more.
just 1. Okay, so they can try and deflect this on a 4-up since I still have a hero left. And they do!
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm really liking this comment. I might have to go buy one and paint it up. Or just steal Blake's.
And at least this isn't a phase, so I don't have to do volcanic blood.
There we go.
So the Battlesmith died. So I now get this ability, None Shall Defile the Icon, which means any Fyreslayer units within 5 inches can swear to protect the fallen icon, and they can reroll hits and wounds, but they can only pile in, they can't move. That's a really bad idea because there's this comment here that I can't get rid of. So in that sense, even though, in his dying moment, he holds up and he's like, protect the icon. Everybody's just like, and as soon as he's gone, they're like, okay, we go, guys.
Yeah. We got this.
Run.
All right, so we got Fyreslayers Hero Phase. Turn 2. Forgot to point this out last time. I received a point last time. So it's 5-1.
There we go.
I'm not getting skunked.
Start of the Fyreslayers hero phase, I'm going to use the Rune of Relentless Zeal. So it's going to give me +4 to my movement. I need to make sure these guys can charge and get away from this comet that is slowly destroying me. And on a 6, I will get an additional 4 inches to charge for the added effect. No, okay, but I'm going to get +4 to my move, which should help get these berserkers into a better range. So the Auric Runefather on Magma Droth is going to use Steadfast Advance again. So he's going to pick himself. You have to pick 1 friendly model. So until the next hero phase, I can reroll battle shock tests and save rolls of 1 for friendly Fyreslayer units within 24 inches of him because he is the general. So I'm going to move the Magma Droth. He's taking a lot of damage, so he's actually down to movement 8. It's an inch to climb up here.
He also has a +4 though.
But he has +4, right. So he is good enough to get 3 inches away here. He's just going to land safely on the objective. And now these guys, so they can move 8, and they can go actually right up the steps here. It's still going to be a long charge, but I've got a command point to try and reroll.
That is all your movement?
Yeah, so now we're going to move into Fyreslayer shooting. So I'm shooting with the Magma Droth, his Roaring Fire Stream ability. Now that he's taken a lot of damage, I have to roll 2 dice, and I have to roll or pick a unit that is within 15 inches. If I can roll equal to or less than the number of models in that unit, they will take a number of mortal wounds. Regularly D3, but if you're within 5 inches, you can take D6 mortal wounds. It makes most sense to shoot at the Judicators because I'm a lot more likely to do some damage here. But if I kill some of these, that might prevent the Hearthguard from making a charge in there. I think just for fun, I'm gonna go for the Evocators and try and roll a 3 on 2 dice.
Oh!
Okay, not happening. Orc Runefather is going to throw his axe down at her. She's got a negative, look out, sir, -1 because of the Judicators. So rather than hitting on a 3, I'm hitting on a 4. Ooh, and the lookout, sir, saves her. 2 Berserkers here. They can throw their axes. Now they're hitting on 5s because of lookout, sir. They're not doing anything. I'm going to throw all 20 shots into this Liberator Prime. Hitting on 4s with the Fire Steel throwing axes. Will he survive? He hits there, only 9.
Ooh, appreciate that.
Slightly below average. I need 4s to wound with no rend. Okay, there's 4 wounds. Is that enough to bring this guy down?
Oh, it is dead. Dum, 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 dum. And as soon as a Stormcast Redeemer unit is dead, I'm going to use my command ability from my general. On a 5-up, that unit comes back. So I have 1 command point, and so this is going to use it. Oh, nope, no command points. That would have been cool though, right?
I'd kill him again. This unit doing the same thing. They've got 17 models left. They're going to shoot at the Liberators with their throwing axes. They're hitting on 4s. So there's 9 hits. They're wounding on 4s. There's 4 wounds with no rend.
No rend, so 4 up, rerolling 1s. Oh, this guy's dead, and this guy takes a wound.
Actually, I'm going to charge at these guys first. The Hearthguard Berserkers. 9. Yeah, I'm not going to reroll that. I am going to use that to just try and get as many models closer here as possible.
Done charging?
Done charging with the Berserkers, and now the Magma Droth is just going to scoot here.
Yep, we got you.
Woo. Here we go. The Auric Runefather on Magma Droth is going to attack first, and he's going to throw every attack that he has into Astrea Soulbright. So starting with his Latchkey Grand Axe, he's got 3 attacks, he needs 4s to hit. He's got 2 hits, he's wounding on a 3. They've got 2 wounds, and they're -1 rend.
Alright, 3-up save goes to 4-up. Nope, both goes through. How much damage?
They're 3 each.
Ooh.
So there's 6 damage.
Ooh, 6 damage. She has 1 wound left.
It's up to the Magma Droth. He's got 4 attacks now with his claws and horns, so he's hitting on 4s. And he is wounding on 3s. He's got a -1 rend, and these are 2 damage each.
Whoop. Oh, she passed away, and she can't bring herself back. Oh, nice. Yep.
So now my command trait, Blood of the Berserker, that I can use once per game, the rider can attack again. So the Auric Runefather is going to attack the, what is this?
Knight Incantor.
Knight Incantor. So again, with the Latchkey Great Axe, I'm hitting on 4s. I got 1 hit, and I'm wounding on a 3. And it's a -1 rend.
Alright. 5-up. Oh,
so there's
goes
3
through
damage.
3 damage. I piled in with my Judicators. I just have the 2 guys in combat. They hit on 3s, wound on 4s. Oh, both missed.
Oh.
Your turn.
Okay, so piling in with the Hearthguard Berserkers, so I can have 3 of them attack the Knight Incantor, and it's going to be it.
Okay.
So the 3 Hearthguard Berserkers who are attacking the Knight Incantor with their Flame Strike Poleaxes, they need 3s. They got 1 hit, and if you hit with a Flame Strike Poleaxe on a 3-up, you also do a Mortal Wound. So I will do a Mortal Wound to the Knight Incantor, and then I need a 4 to wound. And I got it, and no rend.
Saved. I have 1 wound left. Whew. Right, my evocators are going into the Auric Runefather on the Magma Droth. They're hitting with their Grand Staves. They hit on 3s, wound on 3s.
That savage. Oh boy.
That's 4, no rend.
No rend. So I've got a 4-up save. I'm re-rolling 1s because of Steadfast Advance. I'm failing 1.
That's 2 damage.
2 damage. Down to 4.
Now attacking with the Monstrous Claws from the Dragon Lines, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. That's 2 at a -1 rend.
So now I've got a 5-up, rerolling ones. Nope, failing both.
So 1 damage each.
Damage each, I'm almost dead.
Alright, the Evocators have Celestial Lightning Arc. So after they attack, I select a enemy unit, and I roll 2 dice for each model in my unit, and on a 4-up, it suffers a mortal wound. So that's 6 dice.
Uh-oh.
Oh, just one.
Oh!
Ooh, just one.
I believe I'm still alive. Real quickly.
I just needed to do one more mortal wound there, and he would have died, and these guys wouldn't be able to pile in and attack again, probably killing off my Knight and Cantor.
They wouldn't have got their Lords of the Lodge ability, which now I absolutely will use. The Hearthguard Berserkers get to pile in and attack again.
Okay, if you say so.
So Hearthguard Berserkers are attacking again. The 3 attacks on the Knight and Cantor. So they need... they got 1 hit. And let's see, do they do a mortal wound? They do a mortal wound.
She's out of there. Oh!
And then I've got 1 more to attack a Judicator who hits and does a mortal wound. Yes, does a mortal wound. And does a regular wound? No, just the mortal
Just 1 mortal wound. I need something to happen. So hopefully these Liberators can kill a couple of these guys. Gonna go with the Prime hitting on 3s. All hits. Wounding on 4s. That's 2 at a -1.
So they've got 5-up saves since they have the Bladed Sling Shields. I'm going to reroll that one because it's funky. I would make 1 fail 1 and
2
then
damage?
2 damage, right? So the these 2 I can resist on a 5+. Wow!
Oh.
Fyreslayers!
Alright, the Prime, not the non-Prime. 1 hit. No wounds. Alright. It is your turn. I'm surrounded! All piled in.
So I've got 8 attacks from the regular Volkite Berserkers with their Fire Steel War Picks. They need 4s to hit. Ugh. They need 3s to wound. Better. Oh, okay. 3 at -1 rend.
Alright, so I got a 5-up save. Oh, rerolling 1s though. Oh, that's the unit.
Ooh, I brought down. At the end of the combat phase, the Magmadroth is going to swing his lashing tail, so I have to roll a dice for each enemy unit within 3 inches, and if I can roll less than the number of models in the unit, they will take D3 mortal wounds. So for the Evocators, I need to roll a 2 or less. Nope, they are fine. And the Judicators, I need to roll a 4 or less. Okay, so they will take D3 mortal wounds for 2. Smack some guy in the face. Whoosh. And now also, I have Volcanic Blood, which has been lots of fun. So he's taken 5 wounds, so that means I'm rolling a dice for each unit within 3 inches, and if the result is lower than the number of wounds the Magmadroth suffered, they're taking D3 mortal wounds. Fyreslayers, of course, only fail on a 1. So first, on a 4 or less, the Evocators will take D3 mortal wounds. They will take 3 mortal wounds.
Ooh.
The Judicators will be... no, they've only got 4 left, so the Judicators are alright. I only fail on a 1 for the Hearthguard Berserkers. They're okay. And now the big roll.
Yes.
Do I roll 1 and kill myself? I am still alive. Sorry.
They actually did. They
Yeah,
rolled
sorry. I had to
before,
roll less than the ones the Magmadroth took. So rolling at 4, they will take 2 more
2.
wounds.
Oh,
Thanks for catching that.
no problem. Oh, actually, let me move that again. Battle Shock. None of my guys can fail. Would just be this Judicator unit because everybody else is dead. And so we're going to go on to Stormcast turn 2.
And also for victory points, I've got 1 here, 3 for the primary objective, and 1 over there. So I'm up to 10 points going into Stormcast turn 2.
Whew, okay, got turn it around. The Evocators are going to cast Empower on themselves. Goes off on a 6. Goes off.
Got it.
And that means they can reroll failed wound rolls for attacks made by that unit.
That's pretty awesome.
And so a lot of my stuff's dead. So we're going to go to the movement phase. And at the end of the movement phase, I'm going to hopefully bring my saving grace in. My plan is I need to control 2 of these objectives while he sits on 1. And so hopefully I can knock off enough of these guys so I can cap that.
Yeah, this is the primary one, so that's for
And
3.
I'm going to try to just bully these guys. So I'm going to set up outside of 9 over here.
And they're vulnerable. They've lost a couple models. They're not saving on 4s now.
And so they're outside of 9. And then I'll go to shooting phase. I have to kill this guy, so I'm not going to try to split attacks or anything. Everybody's going into this guy.
And the Judicators are in combat with both of them,
Yes,
so they get to
we're hitting them
choose.
3. So, the Prime hitting on 2s. Whew, how many hits? 5. The other guy's hitting on 3s. Okay, so it's 6 wounds.
Please, Magmadroth, you survived all these mortal wounds. Can you survive?
That's 4 at a -1.
Not looking good. So I got my weapons, right? So can you use my dice? So 5 up, rerolling 1s because of steadfast advance. If I fail a single one, he is. He rerolled the 1. So okay, hold on. Oh, he's super dead. Goodbye, Rune Daddy.
So we have to roll for everybody, but you have to roll.
Well, actually, no. He has to still be alive to do that.
Okay.
So no volcanic blood. He just volcanic blows up.
I need a 9 here, and they get to re-roll because they're evocators on Dracolines. Oh, that doesn't count. No, I'm kidding.
That's the wrong
get out of there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
re-roll that.
poison.
Though.
Okay. Oh, there it
There's
is.
a 10.
Oh, I am.
Just in it.
I love how they're all facing like the other way too. They're like, "Hooray, we have this objective," and these show up right behind them.
All right, selecting this unit of evocators first. Going with the Grand Slaves. It's 2 of them. It's 3s and 3s. And 3s. Ooh, just one
Just
of
one.
them. It's no rend.
No rend. So I've got a 4-up save from the Bladed Sling Shield.
All right.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
fail it. So 2 damage. I am ignoring those on 5s. And nope, 2 guys are gonna die. So
Yay.
let's drop those guys. Oh.
All right, now we got the Tempest Blade and Storm Stave. 3s and 3s. This one, and that's 1 rend.
1 rend. So 5-up save. I'm gonna fail that. How many damage?
Just 1 damage.
Just 1. So on a 5-up, I'm gonna save that. Woo-hoo. He's like, no, these guys died. I don't want to be like those guys that died.
And now my kitty cats.
Oh boy.
All right, so 3s and 3s. Reroll that one.
That's looking better.
And 3s. And that is 4 at a -1.
4 -1. So here goes 5-up saves. Fail them on.
D3 damage because I charge.
Uh-oh.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
Okay. Well, on 5s, I'm ignoring this damage. Let's pray for me. Well, that's okay. I'll save 3, so 7 are going to die.
Now, Celestial Lightning Arc. On a 4-up, it's a Mortal Wound. It's 6 dice. It's 2 per model. Up, still roll only 1. 1 Mortal Wound.
And it's still in the same phase, correct? Yeah, so on a 5-up, nope. 1 more guy. Oh, it's gonna die.
Okay. So we got
Here we go, yeah. Hearthguard Berserkers. I've got 2 of them to throw on the Dracoline and 3 to throw on the Judicators. So the 2 on the Dracoline, they are hitting on 4s. So they hit on 3, sorry. So I got 1 hit, and then on a 3-up they will do a Mortal Wound, which they will not. Will they wound on a 4? They won't. So the Dracolines get away clean. The other 3 on the Judicators, they need 3s to hit. The Fire Strike Pole Axes, there's 2 hits. Do they do 2 mortal wounds? They do 1 mortal wound. And then the 2 regular hits, both wound with no rend.
4 up. Save them both.
Fine.
Alright, going with the Storm Staves into these Hearthguard Berserkers. Grimwrath Berserkers. Volkite Berserkers.
Fyreslayers.
Alright, that's 3 hits. 3's to wound. 3 wounds, no rend though.
No rend. So these guys, they normally have a 5-up save, which they make 1, and then so 2 damage on 6s they're ignoring. There's no Fyreslayer hero here anymore for them to get duty unto death. So 1 guy is going to die. let's get rid of that guy. Oh!
Ooh.
What?
I have to re-roll the wounds because they're empowered.
Oh, cool.
I don't remember what I rolled though.
Well, let's find out.
Going with the Dracolines, they hit on 3s and wound on 3s, and I'll be re-rolling failed wound rolls because they are empowered. Yeah, so that's 4 hits.
Ooh.
Wounding on 3s. Re-rolling these 2. Alright, 4 wounds at a -1.
Ooh, so they're only getting 6s here. Which I make...
Oh, made 2.
Well, I made 2! Yeah, that thing... Yeah, that probably wasn't even a 6. Jack flipped that. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, no. So 2 are going through. Just 1 damage each then?
1 damage each.
Yeah, so on 6s, I'm ignoring. Nope, I'm going to take 2. So let's kill that guy. And I really want to make sure one of us dies, so... He will go away as well.
Alright, and now I'm going to do Celestial Lightning Arc.
Oh, boy.
4 up, you take mortal wounds. I could see this rule changing. As far as something, it seems dirty to me. Like I feel dirty doing this to somebody.
Well, you've only got 2 mortal wounds doing it so far,
Yeah,
so
I mean, I rolled that.
it's not. I'm okay with it right now.
Yeah, this seems like it's a little excess because they're pretty good anyway.
Oh, there we go.
And
There
then
we
I
go.
just did 4 mortal
4 mortal wounds. Well, let's try and ignore those on 6s. Blah, so there's
3 more.
There's
dead?
3 more. I don't think they're gonna try and make this battle shock test. There's one guy left.
Alright.
Then the Judicators can't attack me. I really got to kill one of these. I am, yeah, that was terrifying. They charged in there and killed so many guys. I need to put some damage back on them before I run away from battle shock. So I've got 6 regular Volkite Berserkers with the Fire Steel War Picks. They're hitting on 4s. There we go. They are, they're inspired. And they need 3s to wound. Ooh, very good. So there's 4 at -1 round.
Alright, so it's 5 up to 4 up.
Or 4 up to 5 up?
Yeah, 4 up to 5 up. I saved 2. Look at me, I'm Brent.
Nice. And now I've got the Carl. He needs 4s to hit. Oh yeah, he's the 2 damage guy. He needs 3s to wound. He's got 2.
Alright, and that's at a -1, so I need 5s.
Yeah! So there's 2 damage each, 4 damage.
Alright, so that was 7 total?
Was it? Or 6?
6 total? Okay, so that kills 1. And somebody else is going to be wounded.
I thought I got away from these guys. Never mind.
Pile in.
Yeah, here comes that Judicator.
That's not the prime though, so it's just the normal guy hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. Nope.
Alright, so that's going to conclude combat for us.
Yeah, that is it. Battle shock though.
Yeah, your bravery is probably high enough that losing one guy, yeah, you're
good there.
fine. Okay, me, however, let's start with the Hearthguard Berserkers, who are bravery 8. They have lost 6. So I save this guy on a 1 or a 2. Yes! Jack stands alone! Now over here, I want to roll a 2. How many have I lost? Let's. I mean, this is the first time we've seen Evocators
Oh,
on.
you're actually -2 bravery.
Oh,
The cats and the.
you're right.
And this.
Oh, well, never mind. So never mind.
He's going home!
He does not stand alone. Now, over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. And I don't even have 10, so for my regular bravery, it's just 6. So 10 plus, 15. Let me double check. Is my bravery 6 or 7? So I'm normally bravery 7. Dracolines are making me bravery 6. So I'm losing 9 Volkites, which is all of them. They run away. And Jack snags 2 objectives here for 4 points. That's bringing him up to 5.
Yes.
And I've got 10 as we move into battle round 3. We're looking at this, moving into battle round 3. First, we're going to roll for regular dice roll-off, and it's really important that this stays on the primary objective for me, because now there's no way I'm getting these other 2 objectives.
This needs to be the primary.
That is the primary objective. Yeah, basically, I'm going to need some luck here to keep my lead. Jack's got 5 points, I've got 10. Let's do regular dice roll-off.
Roll this one. 5.
Okay. So, Jack, you going
I will
next?
take it.
All right.
So now we'll have to see
Where?
I get to roll first and then decide if I take it.
It says at the beginning of the battle round. Yeah, when does that go? Let's take a look. Let's try and figure this out.
So it says at the start of each battle round before deciding who gets their first turn.
Right,
so
but that's okay.
Let's see which one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh no!
Alright. Do you want to re-roll for?
No. Yeah. Do you want to go next?
Okay, I'll go for.
You go next.
All right. Hero phase. Gonna cast Empower on these guys. They got it on a 12.
Miscast.
They're gonna cast Empower on themselves. They don't get it. You need 6.
Yeah, they're tired.
Yeah, they're way back. And we're gonna go to movement phase.
Oh boy.
Movement of 12. I'm going to try to move these guys up, and hopefully, I'm hoping these Judicators kill somebody to stop them from getting a 4-up reroll.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, so...
You take out one of them, that's going to help a lot.
And movement of 12, so... I'll go there. Go here.
Turn this cat around. What's it doing? There you go.
Actually,
we don't play that way, yeah.
Yeah, that counts as movement. So he'll just be a little behind. I'll take his wounds with him.
Slowly dying.
They have a movement of 5. I'm just gonna hop up here.
Get a nice vantage point just to
snipe.
Take out my poor dwarfs.
Hey, these guys will...
Excuse me, Dwarden?
Dwarf. Yes. Yes, only Gotrek calls them dwarf. These guys will run. There we go. 12 plus 6, 18.
These guys pull a Slanesh and fly across the board.
They are sexy underneath that armor. You just can't see it.
They've got fangs. Don't trust them.
And so I still cap that. So I'm
keeping that. I still love that the comet's just like...
Yeah, it's
That's never going to stop.
So going to shooting phase. The Prime will shoot... They're both going to shoot the Hearthguard Berserkers. Volkite Berserkers. Which is
Volkite Berserkers.
Hitting on 2s for the Prime. Hit. How many hits is it? Oh, just 1.
Oh, okay. I'll take that.
I'll take wounds on 3. All right,
hits
2
on
wounds.
3. Or 2 hits.
Hits on 3s, yeah. And wounds on 3s. All right, 2.
Oh, no. Okay, come on. I can make these. So I've only got 6 of save after the -1 rend.
Okay.
No, but I'm saving on 4s.
Repeat that roll.
I'm saving on 4s. I can't lose this. Oh, and an extra credit too.
You're gonna make the charge a little longer. You son of a...
Yeah, well, I just want to make sure where my there's my Carl. Okay, yeah, we're just
crafty son.
We'll try and make that a little bit more difficult to lose those 2 guys.
Now my evocators need to make this charge. Needing the 7, I think. All right, they can re-roll failed charges though, just because that's.
Fail it again. Fail it again.
Oh,
Yes.
Failed it.
Oh, my naked dudes lived another round.
Yes, they do. So I get 4 more points. So that brings me up to 9.
9. My 10. Also, Battle Shock. So they're normally Bravery 7. I have at least 10. So now I'm up to Bravery 8. So I only lost 2. This isn't Sinister, it's Arcane. And those guys aren't near me. So, I am okay. Fyreslayers turn 3. I'm going to start. I've got my book because I know this army super well. My Urgold runes, I'm going to use Rune of Awakened Steel. So that's going to give me a rend on all my weapons in melee, not shooting. Very important. If I roll a 6, though, I'm going to improve the rend by another 1. So let's get that right here. No! Okay, so I've got -1 rend on my axes.
Comet's still blazing away.
I have a hero. He's still alive. The Runesmiter is going to use Runic Empowerment on this unit of Volkite Berserkers so they can re-roll failed wound rolls. Movement phase. Here goes the mighty 4-inch move of the Fyreslayers. Inch to go down there. So, whoops. I'm just going to drop all my models all over each other. Shooting phase. They're going to throw their Fire Steel throwing axes. I've got 9 in range. They're hitting on 4s. Oh yeah. Let's kill that one guy right off the bat. And 4s to wound. Maybe I got 3. No rend on that though. And you get a reroll here?
I get a 4 save, but I reroll once because of the Lightning Arc or Celestar Lightning Arc. It's the thing that makes them hurt people. I get to reroll that 1, but that's 1 damage so far.
Oh, come on, give me another one. Kill this guy. Kill this guy.
Yeah, I saved it.
So he's got 1 wound left?
Yep.
So it's time to charge with the Volkite Berserkers. Here we go. A 9. I'm going to take that. I don't need to reroll from the Horn of Grimnir or use one of my command points. Strategic charging. You recording? I don't even.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, I'm talking to myself. I charged in there. I'm selecting the Volkite Berserkers to attack. Go figure. They're going to pile in. Let's see if I can get a couple more in here. Fit that guy in and that guy. Yeah, I got a couple more. Thank you, second edition. Everybody else is moving in toward the closest. Can I get anything else here? Let's move these. I'll pull the Judicators in too. And you can go there. And that's piling.
All right. I also just remembered when these guys came down, they should have had shock and awe. So Brent's Volkite Berserkers, Hearthguard Berserkers, I already did that joke. Anyway, they should have been -1 to hit them. But I'll remember that next time I play Age of Sigmar, Stormcast. But now all these guys are going to hit me.
Bucket of attacks from the Volkite Berserkers. I have 12 of them, so here goes the 11, since the 12th one is the Carl. With their Fire Steel hand axes, they've got 2 of them, so they're hitting on 4s, re-rolling, since they have 2. And that's good, because they did...
Ooh, that was
bad? Okay, so those are my hits. Let's do better with the re-rolls here. There we go. There we go. That makes up for that. Okay, so don't know how many hits I've got, but I've got a lot. I'm winning on 3s and re-rolling from Runic Empowerment. Ah, very cool. Let's especially re-roll those re-rolling ones dice. Hey, okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 wounds, and there's a -1 rend on those because of the Urgold rune.
Oh, and I have 13 dice, so 5s. And, I rolled a decent amount of 5s, actually.
Very nice.
So 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds. Ow. So this guy that's 1. And then 7, so we'll go 5. And he has 2 on him.
Let's see if the Carl can finish the job. He's got 2 attacks, he needs 4s. He gets to reroll. Oh, he's not going to be able to finish the job, but can he do some damage? Okay, so there's 1, -1 rend. He's doing 2 damage, though.
Yeah.
2 damage.
2 damage. Alright, attacking with the Grand Stave, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. 1 hit, no wounds. Alright, Kitty Cat, 3s and 3s. Just 1 rend.
1 rend. How long does Empower last, actually?
Oh, yes. It lasts until. Let's pick the holy within 12 until your next show phase.
Oh, okay. So let's take a look and see what you get to reroll.
All right, empowered. I get to reroll 1 for the staff and 1 for the cat. Here's the 1 for the stave. Didn't matter. Kitty cat. Hey, it did matter. So 2 wounds
from the cat
at -1.
-1, so that means these guys have only got a 6-up save. Only a 6-up save.
And let's see what this to say.
Oh yeah, now you get to blast me with lightning.
All right, so with the Celestial Lightning Arc on a 4-up, it's mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds. I am saving these on 5s now that I have sadly lost some from the Judicators. Okay, so 1 guy is too cool to die, and the other guy died. So for Battle Shock, normally I'm Bravery 7 up to 8 because I have 10 models, but Dracolines are scary, so I'm down to Bravery 7, and I'm down to Bravery 6 from the Sinister Terrain. So I lost 1 model. On a 6, I'm going to lose another. I'm okay.
Okay.
And for points, still got this objective. I score 1 point. That brings me up to 11 to your 9 as we move into battle round 4.
Now we are rolling for the shifting objective.
This is key.
Oh, the middle
back into
again.
the center.
Yay for me. All right, now it's regular dice roll off.
The dice roll off. So now I need to win this so I can try and take that.
No, I break ties.
You break ties.
I shall go. All right.
No.
Stormcast Eternals, turn 4. Hero phase, we're going to go with Empower on them. They need a 6. Got it.
Uh-oh.
And he will try and empower himself. Needs a 6. Got it.
Uh-oh.
Alright, got both those. Now, we're going to go to the movement phase.
I stole that. I'm the worst.
12
From the
inch.
castle's eye view.
And so
Here
we'll just
come-
be outside of 3.
It's cat time.
Outside of 3. Outside of 3.
Oh boy.
We'll go. They're in combat, but I'm just going to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Adjudicators will shoot the Volkite Berserkers. Prime hitting on 2s. Hit. How many hits is it? Just 1. Hitting on 3s for the other guy.
Oh.
Alright, and wounding on 3s at a -1. Just 1.
You ready for another one of those 6-up saves? Nope.
No.
But you ready for a 5-up save? Nope. Okay, so I guess I'll just kill this guy. Ah!
Excellent. Now we will go into my charge phase.
Uh-oh.
So, to charge the Dracolines here. Come on. That's fine.
All right.
And,
Uh-oh.
and I will attack with them first. Alright, they have 2 grand staves in there, so we're going 3 and 3. All hits.
This is not the turn for you to do this.
Reroll these 2.
From empowered.
Okay, so that is 5 wounds and no rend.
Okay, so 5-up saves. I make 1.
2 damage each.
Oh my goodness. So there's 8 and now 5-ups. Woo. Hey,
Oh, wow.
that's a good. 2 guys died.
Wow.
In that case, I need to.
That was amazing.
I'm gonna kill him, and I'm going to lose. I'm gonna kill him as well. Oh,
Alright, so the kitty cats, they're going 3s and 3s. See, 5 hits. 3s. Reroll that one. Alright, so that is 5 at a -1.
oh boy, and these are the D3 damage on the charge now. 6s. No.
D3 damage. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay, hold on. So I've got 6. I've got 12, and I've got. You said 13?
14.
14. Still the start of the phase. Saving these on 5s. Doing my best to juggle these in film. Yeah! Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rolling pretty well, but 8 guys. Toast. I mean, I love the Carl here, but I think I'm just going to have to start pulling from over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and try my best wiping out that Dracoline.
4 ups.
Well, am I in range anymore? Does that?
No.
Did I save myself from being blasted by lightning?
You're right. Within 3 inches, you're outside of 3.
Oh, yay! I mean, oh no! Okay, attacking with the Volkite Berserkers. Fortunately, they still have all of their buffs, so they're re-rolling to hit, they're re-rolling to wound, and they've got -1 rend, so this guy needs to die for moral victory here. Here we go. Ooh, that is...
Roll those non-4s.
Yeah, so re-roll these. Ooh, very nice. Oh, force it. Get that 3 out of here. I'm cheating. Okay, so now I need 3s to wound, which I'm also re-rolling. Yeah, there's no way this guy...
It's not happening.
You're done. Okay, so there's 8 wounds, -1 rend. You only got to fail 1 of them?
Yes, I only have to
Okay.
throw 1, but if I roll like you have, then...
How many? Very
he's
impressive,
out of there.
but he is
He's
brought
out of
down.
there. Oh, this guy put in work. I'm choosing not to pile in with them. I'm not going to risk it. So now it's time for Battle Shock.
So I've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Volkite Berserkers. So my bravery is now 6 because of, I mean, this was lava before. And it's very scary. So sorry, I said 11? 11 plus 4, that's 15 minus 6. I'm losing 9, yeah. This unit is running away. Ah!
Yay!
So at the end of the turns here, Jack is scoring another 4 points. So he's going to move up to 13 points, so there's 9 to 13. Go into my turn for turn 4. I'm just gonna move the Rune Spider. He's going to use runic empowerment on himself. He's just gonna move here, trying to make it that he's trying to protect his objective. You know, he can get some cover.
Yeah, there we go.
There, he's got cover, right. So now that we're moving into battle round 5, last turn of the game, we've sort of looked at the points here. There's only one situation where I can win, so we're just going to roll to see, and that is a situation where this is worth 3 points, and I go first and score those 3 points. So first, let's see where this shows up. Jack, I rolled last time, so please roll a 1 or a 2.
Oh, you got it.
Okay. So this is going to be worth. This is the primary objective. It's going to be worth 3 points, but now we have to roll to see who takes the next turn. You are breaking ties. No!
Oh, I get to go.
Okay, let's go into Jack's turn 5.
All right. All right. So it's my turn, and this Auric Runesmith literally stands alone. It's just him.
It's just him.
And so I'm going to first cast Empowerment because I'm a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it off.
Uh-huh.
And then I am going to... I don't think they can see him. He's hiding pretty well. So for the movement thing...
Ooh. Look at that.
Shimmy, shimmy down.
Oh,
shimmy, shimmy
dirty.
down.
Dirty.
Right here. Then I will get my cats closer so I can fight you.
Oh boy.
So we'll be outside of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Sorry, Blake. I'll blew that. Edit that out. Don't hit me where I broke it. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry about that. I'll blew it. Anyway, shooting. So the prime. He hits. 4. So 4.
Get that.
Hits. And then the other guy. He's going to hit on the 3. Hit. Wounding on 3s. So 2, 4, 5 out of my
5. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know my save. Let me check. This guy's base, the Rune Spider, he's normally got a 4-up save, so in cover he's got a 3-up. The Ren, he's back to 4-up. Come on, dude. Make all of these. He's gonna take 2. He's got 3 wounds left.
Alright, so I'm going to charge here.
Oh. That is enough. Enough.
So I have the staves. 3s and 3s.
Oh no. And the rerolls.
Reroll. So that is 2. That's 4 out of no rend on it.
No Ren, so 3-up. Watch this. Oh, 1 goes through. It's 2 damage, right?
Yep.
Oh, he's down to a single wound. No.
Kitty cat.
Come on, dude.
And 3s and 3s. Rerolling. So 4 out of minus 1.
Okay. I need to make 4 4-ups. Otherwise, it's game over. Come on. No! Fail 1! So that cat swipes him.
For 2 damage.
2 damage. He is dead. You're going to take that objective turn 5, Jack. We got to film a very good game. This was a lot of fun.
Very bloody. Hey! Realm talk, everybody. Hey.
Talk. I think this was one of the most fun games I've played recently. It was
Agreed.
cool playing with an army that I haven't played before and learning the hard way of the magma droth spilling blood, volcanic blood onto all of my heroes and killing most of them, and then also getting hit by a comet. So basically, bubbling all my guys together didn't work out for me this game, but we went all the way to the end to see, I got a good running lead in the beginning, and then you closed the gap and won the game by the end. But,
And I still only had 4 models left, so it's not like
I killed some stuff.
It was a very fun, bloody game. I enjoyed it. I thought you, for not playing those before, I thought you did extremely well with the rules and knowing what they did.
And remembering who's who because they all look the same and they're all called something Berserker or Berserker Smith and Battle Man.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I know, this is definitely the Fyreslayers are definitely an army that we play what we have. Like I think we're only, besides this, we just have like a unit of the guys who have the hand cannons and another Orc Runefather on foot. But we have a ton of unpainting, and it's just sometimes we have so many armies that we're trying to paint and get up, and it's like there's so many. We have like every army it seems.
And we got to play Lords of the Lodge. Like that was there's a War Scroll battalion in this collection. That's pretty cool.
That was a lot of fun.
And I got to use it before all my heroes died and didn't give me +1 to hit anymore.
And, again, I want to shout out to Blake. This is Blake's Stormcast army. I really enjoyed the Evocators. I felt. I mean, I rolled extremely bad, as you can see, and I still won rolling bad, but they felt like nasty.
Yeah.
And I see when people bring a bunch in Gabriel Sureheart and stuff, like I didn't feel like doing that because everybody knows what that looks like. And so, you know, Gabriel ensures everybody gets in there and just, that was nasty.
Yeah, well, so kind of what I talk about a lot when talking about like, what are units that are really good? What I thought was really awesome about them is it's just those 3 models. They're not that big, and they do a ton of damage. So that's like the best case scenario. So like even if you have a unit that does a lot of damage, if it's big, if it's slow, that becomes harder to use. Fitting in 3 models in really kind of any situation, especially ones that can teleport down onto the board and reroll charges, like they can attack where you want them to. You'll get good use out of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed their. Also, they don't have the greatest save, which is nice because
that's a nice.
Because I know the
counter.
the Dracoffs have a 3+ save.
Yeah,
so,
and then the shield you can reroll one. So.
Yeah, so it's not, and there's no like bonus for your heroes. There's no like leader that gets +1 to hit or anything, or at least I didn't notice it.
Also, R.I.P. Astria Soulbright. Sorry, we didn't get to see what she did. I forgot she was in the game.
I'd like to thank you for killing her. I'm like, okay, I need to look at the rules.
Yeah, I was like, not anymore. It was just like Latchkey Grand Axe.
So when I play Stormcast, when I play my Stormcast, it's very simple. I have shooting, and I have a Lord of Healing that makes my shooting run away when you get too close to it. That's all I do. So it's like 4 things to remember. And now I'm like, okay, what does this do? Do I use the flask? Oh, I don't want to hurt myself. And because I had the opportunity to make everybody blow up in the middle, which I should have used since I didn't realize they're going to die anyway. I didn't realize your guys could like attack multiple times, which was pretty nice. Yeah, it was a fun game, close. And hopefully y'all enjoyed it. And happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hopefully you'll join us in. This might come out after the New Year, so I'm not sure when exactly this is coming out. But thank you for joining us for year 1. We didn't think it'd get this big. Did not think it would get this. How much fun I would have, how much it would take over my life. I think way too much about Age of Sigmar. But thank you guys, and we appreciate all the support, all the kind words, and hopefully 2019 will be even bigger than 2018 was for us. So,
thanks a lot.
This is Jack, Brent, Mark, Doug, Dylan, Josh, all the whole Rerolling Ones family. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.